Hey guys, I'm back with part 4 for this tutorial on how to build this apartment building. Here in this one, I'm going to be doing the interior furnishings for the first and second floor. I gathered up all the blocks we're using for the first floor, so that includes a lobby area, 2 bathrooms, and a laundromat. So I went ahead and grabbed a bunch of different colored carpet, so I'm going to be using gray and light gray for the lobby area. And then we have all these other colors that are going to be acting as pieces of clothes for the laundromat. So go ahead and just grab a bunch of different colored carpet. And then I'm going to be using gray concrete, smooth quartz slabs, smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz blocks, jungle leaves, jungle trapdoors, jungle log, water bucket, birch trapdoor, hopper, and then I'm going to be using a few flowers. So I have this one, and then a few others up here. And then a stone button, weighted pressure plate, lever, sea lantern, a music disc, an item frame, and then a painting, skeleton skull, and wither skeleton skull. And then a flower pot. I think I skipped right over that. So I'm going to be starting here at the entrance. So I'm just going to have a small table right here, and then a carpet with some sea lanterns underneath. So not much going on in here, but I still wanted to fill in the space just a little bit. So I'm going to be using some smooth quartz stairs. I'm going to place 2 of these side by side, so it's a little table right there. And then I'm going to carve out a hole in the floor. So maybe like 2 diagonal blocks from that corner. So I'll be on this 3rd block. I don't want the carpet to be like overly big. I guess I'll have it that far. So we just have a space away from that corner. I have a space away from that one, so I'll bring it in. Kind of just shape out a little rectangle right here. Alright, I think that is good. Maybe bring it in right there. So a little something like that. And now I'm going to fill it in with some sea lanterns. So this would be a nice light source. And then I'll use the gray carpet, the light gray, and the white carpet. I'm going to do a little pattern. So maybe some white carpet in each corner. A little something like that. And then some light gray around the edge. And then I'll go ahead and do the rest of it with gray. So you could do whatever pattern you want, but this is what I came up with. Now let's add a couple little things on this table, so maybe a wither skeleton skull, a flower pot, and I'll just grab this flower. So just maybe there, and then the flower pot there. And I'm just going to leave it at that here for the entrance, so a nice little carpet and a table. We'll head on through. I didn't really have anything right here, I just left it pretty open. So we'll focus on the lobby area right here next. So for the couches, I'm going to be using the gray concrete and the smooth quartz slabs. So switch to the gray concrete. We're going to be right down the center of this doorway. And I'm just going to mark out the couch here. So it'll just be 5 blocks of gray concrete like that. And we're just out 1 block further from the doorway. So we're not like right down the center of the doorway, but we're 1 block further out. And then I'm going to branch out each side like that. And then fill in these 3 spaces with the smooth quartz slabs. So that just shapes out a little couch. Now I'm going to go on that side and just line it up. But I want to make sure I'm 1 space away from the wall. So it'll be right there. And now it's lined up with that one. We'll fill this in with the slabs. And now I want a couch right there and right there. So it'll be right here. So you can see we still have like a diagonal block right here away from that corner and that corner. So there's just still a full space here. Same with this side. And then we'll do the same thing over here. So we got a space there and a space there. We'll fill this in with the slabs. So we have those couches marked out. I'm going to have a table right down the middle. So just a 3 by 3. And then 2 extra spaces like that. We'll have a flower pot. And I'll just use a fern. So there we go. Now we just have to have the carpet around the edge of the couches. So let's line up with the couches on the side. I'm going to be carving out a hole and then filling it in with the sea lanterns. So we'll be lined up right here. We're going to bring it out by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll do the same on this side. And then as well as over here. And then I'm going to connect this together like that. Do the same on this side. And then I'll continue deleting all of the other quartz within that shape I just cut out. So it is like this. Now I'm going to fill it all in with the sea lanterns. This will be a great light source for this lobby area. So it's now like that. I'm going to be using the gray carpet and the light gray carpet. So I'll start with the gray, and I'm just going to go along the outer edge, just around the entire border. And then all of the other space I'm going to fill it in with the light gray carpet. So this is what we have so far. Now in each corner I want to add some bushes. So I'm going to be using the jungle leaves, jungle log, and jungle trapdoors. And I'll go in this corner first, have the jungle log, we'll do the same in this one, and then I'll do it in this corner as well. On the sides of those logs, I'm going to have the jungle trapdoors. And then on top of the log, I'm going to have 3 layers of the jungle leaves. Now here at this back wall, I just want a little table, and then that'll be pretty much it for the lobby area. So I'll be using the smooth quartz stairs, a smooth quartz slab, and then we have the flower pot. Maybe I'll grab this flower, and then both of the skeleton skulls. So I'll start with the smooth quartz stairs. I'm just going to have one here, and one here. The space in the middle will be filled in with a smooth quartz slab. We'll have a flower pot with the lily of the valley in the middle, and then a skeleton skull on each side. I almost forgot, I actually want to add some paintings here just to add a little bit extra for this room. You could also have one right around here, maybe even one here as well, but I'm just going to worry about this wall. So I'm going to carve out 6 spaces here in the wall. I'm going to fill it in with sea lanterns, and I'm going to grab the painting. So we'll fill it in, and then I want maybe a 4 block painting right there. And then I'll have maybe just 2 single ones. So there, and there. Alright. So that looks good. Now we'll head on to the laundromat room. So for the laundromat room, I left it pretty simple. I just had some basic washer and dryers and then some tables. So be sure to grab the smooth quartz blocks, the slabs, the item frames, and the music disc. So we'll start with the full blocks. I'll go over here at this corner, just place 2. We'll do the same at this corner, so that'll be a washer and dryer. And then we'll grab the smooth quartz slabs, place them on top of those full blocks. And then we'll go half a block down, so lined up at the top layer of the full blocks, we'll have 3 slabs. And then back to the full blocks, have 2 here and here, slabs on top, and then 3 slabs right down the middle. Then grab the item frames. We'll have one in front of each of these full blocks. And then within each of those item frames, we'll have the music disc. So it looks like a little washer and dryer. A pretty simple design. And now I'm going to skip over maybe like 3 spaces. So we have 1, 2, you know what? We'll do 4 spaces. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll be on this 5th block. We'll have 2 full blocks here lined up with those ones. We'll do the same here. We'll have slabs on top. And then we'll go from this side and have the item frames. Or should we just have it on this side? I guess I'll have it on the other side. So like that. And then we'll have the music disc within them. I'm going to have slabs right in between. And then I'm going to go ahead and have 3 slabs like that. And then I'll bring one down. So it'll be like this. Right down the middle, just to brighten up this area a little bit, I'm going to have a carpet. So I'm going to carve out a hole, which will then be filled in with sea lanterns. And then I'll cover it up with the white, the light gray, and the gray carpet. So a little something like that. You can have the pattern however you like. And now I'm going to be using all of the other colored carpet and adding these on those little tables so it looks like clothes. So a little something like that. And I'm actually going to leave it at that for this laundromat room. Like I said, it's pretty simple. You know what? I'm actually going to have a couple bushes in the corner. That corner and that one. So let me grab the jungle blocks. So that'll be the log, trapdoors, and the leaves. And just the same design we did for the lobby area. So I'm going to leave it at that for this little space. And now we have these bathrooms. And then that'll be it for the first floor. So I'll head on into this one first. And I'm just going to grab the full blocks of the smooth quartz. The slabs. We need the weighted pressure plate, the stone button, and the stair. So this will be used for the toilet. So I'm going to have a full block right there. Upside down smooth quartz slab in front of it. Or my bad, a stair, not a slab. And then we're going to have the slab on top of that full block. We'll have the stone button at the left. And then the weighted pressure plate on top of that stair. Over here, I'm going to have the sink. So I have a full block. We'll skip over that block in the middle, have another full block. And then I'm going to be using the hopper, the birch trap doors, bucket of water, and then we'll need the lever, and then maybe just a flower pot with the blue orchid as a little decoration. Hopper right there. The birch trapdoors in front of the full block, so we have to crouch and have it in front of the hopper. Then we'll have the lever pointing down towards the hopper. Grab the bucket of water, crouch, fill it in. And then we'll have a flower pot there with the blue orchid. And that is about it. Here in the corner, I want to add another bush. But first, you know what? I have the sea lanterns right here. I'm going to carve out a space of 4. Fill this in so that'll be the main light source for this bathroom. And now here in this corner, I'll have the jungle log, the jungle trap door, and the leaves. So I have a little bush here. And I'm gonna leave it at that here for the bathroom. So it doesn't have to be anything too crazy. This bathroom, like both of these, are just gonna be more for a guest. So we have the toilet and a sink. That's all you need. Oh yeah, let me add the carpet to the floor. So I'm just gonna have the cyan and the light blue, just a little crisscross like that. And then I'll go into this room and do the same thing. So I'll start out by just having the bush right here in the corner since we have the blocks already, like ready to go. And then I'll place the hopper right there. Oh yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and do the little design here on the floor with the light. The lever pointing down. I'll move that up, and then I'm gonna clear everything that was currently in my inventory. And then I'll grab the birch trap doors, the full blocks, the stair, the slab, the stone button, weighted pressure plate, the bucket of water, the flower pot, and the blue orchid. I think that is everything. Yeah. Okay. So I have the full blocks, birch trap doors, crouch, have it in front of the hopper, crouch again, fill in the hopper, flower pot with the blue orchid, have the toilet right here, so full block, stair, slab, button, weighted pressure plate. I think that's good. that is going to be everything here for the first floor of this apartment building. So I'll head on up to the second floor, and we're actually going to do the first apartment. So I gathered up the blocks we're using here for this living room space. So be sure to grab the light gray concrete, the smooth quartz slabs, and then I'm going to be using brown carpet, gray carpet, and light gray carpet, and then some sea lanterns, and then the jungle leaves, jungle trapdoor, a flower pot, jungle log, painting, smooth quartz stairs, lantern, and a blue orchid. I'm going to start by marking out the couches, so make sure you use the light gray concrete. I'm going to look at this wall. I want to make sure I'm 2 spaces away from it, and then I still want to be able to see 2 spaces of the wood planks here and here. So 2 spaces away from that wall, we'll have 2 light gray concrete blocks there, so 2 spaces and 2 spaces. We'll bring this over by an extra 3, and then curve it back out by 1. So then these 2 spaces will be filled in with smooth quartz slabs, and then we'll continue with the smooth quartz slabs. We'll have 4 right here. So that's a little table, and then we'll have another couch on this side. Like that. So it's right down the center of this space here. Now we're going to be using the sea lanterns, so I'm going to carve out a hole. So I'm just going to have a space around the entire edge of the couches. So a rectangle. So a little rectangle like that. Let me get rid of this. I accidentally cut out a block I wasn't supposed to. And now I'll carve out all these other spaces. Filled in with the sea lanterns. And now I'm going to be using the brown carpet, gray carpet, and light gray carpet for a little pattern. So I'll start with the brown carpet. Maybe have the corner here. So like that. And then maybe the gray right here. And then the rest of it, here let's have a little bit more gray. And then the rest of it will be light gray. So just a little something like that. Over here on this wall, I'm going to have a cutout. So I think I'm going to go right down the center. So I'll carve out 3 spaces like that. We have 2 spaces here and 2 spaces there. Bring this all the way up to the crown molding. And I'll grab the smooth quartz stairs. I'll have 3 facing up at the bottom and then upside down on top of that. And then I'll have a sideways one in each corner with a slab in between them. I'm going to grab the lantern and then a flower pot with the blue orchid. So I'll have the lantern maybe just right there, the flower pot there, and then I'm going to have a painting right down the middle. So, right there. So that looks good. Now let's have a bush right here in this corner, and this one. So the jungle log, the jungle leaves, and the jungle trapdoors. Same design that we did on the first floor. So that is just about it for the living room space. I'm going to have another cutout in the wall here. So the stairs facing up and upside down, and then upside down at the top. We'll have a 4-block painting right there. We'll have another lantern, a flower pot, and I'm going to grab another flower. Maybe just the fern, just like that. So, that'll be it for this living room area. I like it. Now, we'll jump on into the kitchen and dining room space over here. So I gathered up all the blocks I'm going to be using for the kitchen and dining room area. So be sure to grab the smooth quartz blocks, the stairs and the slabs, some birch signs, white banners, iron doors, birch trap doors, dark oak pressure plate, glow item frame, some hoppers, lever, birch button, quartz bricks, campfires, furnaces, iron trap doors, jungle logs, jungle leaves, and jungle trap doors, some candles, cake, flower pot. I'm going to be using the lily of the valley, couple skeleton skulls, lantern, painting, a few food items, and then I'm going to be needing the flint and steel for the candle. So with the full blocks, I'm going to line up right here, have 3 smooth quartz blocks like that, 1 at the bottom going out, 1 at the top, upside down smooth quartz stair, slabs on top of that fridge. Then I'll grab the full blocks of smooth quartz again, have 3 at the right of that fridge, 1 right here skipping over that space, because that's going to be a hopper. We're going to have another hopper there. So let me actually grab those. And I'll just swap out the white banner for now. So they'll be like that. A couple sinks. And then I want to switch back to the full blocks of smooth quartz. Let's see, we'll have 2 like that. These 2 spaces will be the ovens. And then we'll have another 2 there. Yeah, that works out good. And then let me grab the campfire. The furnaces. So I'll carve out these 2 spaces. Fill it in with the campfires. Cover it up with the furnaces, so now it looks like something is cooking. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of a different oven hood here than I did at the original build. So let me grab the full blocks of the smooth quartz, carve out these 2 stairs, fill it in with the full blocks, go down another layer, fill that in. And then I'll go ahead and have the... Oh wait, I never grabbed the sea lanterns. Let me grab those. So that'll be underneath those full blocks. I'll have the smooth quartz stairs in front of those sea lanterns. And you know what? I think the oven hood is going to be the same as the original. So a stair on each side, slab in each corner, slabs underneath. And then we have to grab the iron trap doors and cover up those sea lanterns. So there we go. Now let's grab the birch trap doors. I'll have these in front of all the full blocks. Just like that. Switch back to the full blocks. I'm going to have some cabinets. So I'm just going to skip over the space. Have 2 there with a slab. I'll go in this corner. Have another 2 with a slab. And then over here, do the same thing. And then grab the birch trap doors. I'm going to have 2 full blocks right there. This one is just going to be on each side. And then over here in front of them. And there we go. Now, let's add a little bit of extra detail with the quartz bricks. It'll be a little backsplash. So I'm going to carve out that space. And then I want to do 2 layers. So I'm going to do that one as well. I'll fill that in for now. So there we go. And then here, I'll carve out these 2 spaces. Fill that in. We have just 1 space there. The 2 spaces here. And then we have all of this space right here. Alright, now grab the full blocks of smooth quartz. I'm going to replace these white concrete blocks within the window. Do the same here. So it just looks a little neater. Looks like the counters actually go into the window. Let's add a few of the little details. So that'll be... like the birch button, the lever, the little pressure plate there. So, the pressure plate I'll have right there so it looks like a cutting board. Birch button right there so it looks like a bar of soap. Lever right there so it looks like the faucet. I'm not going to worry about one here because I think it looks a little weird having that one on the wall and that one on the counter. So I'm just going to have one right there. So now we just have to do the dining room table. So I want to make sure I'm 4 spaces away from like this space here. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, as well as right here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to have a full block of smooth quartz right there. So 4 spaces and 4 spaces. Now let's go over towards the right by another 2. So it's a total of 3 like that. And now we are actually also 4 spaces from that wall. So it's perfectly at the center here. Now, grab your smooth quartz stairs. I'm going to have it upside down on each side of those full blocks. Each corner is going to have a slab. So now we have the overall shape for the table. Now I'm going to have a slab here on each end and back on this side. So we're going to have a total of 4 chairs. Keep in mind, this apartment isn't too big, so we don't have to have a bunch of chairs. There's just a bedroom there and a bedroom there. So at most, there would probably be like 3 people living in this apartment. So there's an extra chair for maybe like a guest or something. So, I'm gonna have the iron door. And then we need the white banner, the birch sign, and I think that's everything for the chairs. So behind each slab, we'll have the iron door. And then I'm gonna crouch, have the white banner, and then we'll have the birch sign on each of the slabs. Now, let's grab the glow item frame, and then we'll need the food items, and then the cake, the candle, the flint and steel, flower pot eventually. So, let's have the glow item frame in front of each chair. We'll fill it in with each of the food items. I'm gonna have a cake right around there, candle right here, so I'll have like 4 of them. Light it up with the flint and steel. Right down the middle, I'll have the flower pot with the flower right there. Now over here at this corner, I'm gonna have a bush. So it'll be the jungle log, jungle trapdoors, and the jungle leaves. And then I'm gonna have a cutout in the wall right here, so just one space away from that door frame. Carve this all the way up to the crown molding. I'll grab the stairs, 2 upside down at the top, 2 facing up at the bottom, 2 upside down on top of that. And then I'll grab the painting, fill that in, and then grab a lantern, fill that in, nice little light source. And then I'll have the skeleton skull. Like that. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I see that this is empty. I had 2 cutouts here. So, I'll cut this space out as well. It'll be like the same design as that. We'll have a different painting. And we'll have the wither skeleton skull. So that's what we actually used it for. So, you know what? I'm actually going to move the lantern on that side. I'll have the skeleton skull there. I'll have the wither one right there. And then another lantern. And then the painting. So it'll be, you know what, that one's good. There we go, that's better. Now I'll head on into this bedroom. So we have this bedroom, the other one, and then the bathroom. And then that'll be all we do here in part 4. I gathered up all the blocks we're using here for this bedroom, so be sure to grab the light gray concrete, the gray concrete, some snow. I'm going to be using this for the pillows on the bed. If your snow melts, you can replace it with white carpet. Then be sure to grab some smooth quartz slabs, full blocks of the smooth quartz and the smooth quartz stairs, light gray carpet and gray carpet, sea lanterns, gray banner, painting, iron door, birch sign, stone pressure plate, stone button, a couple flowers, flower pots, and a skeleton skull. I'm going to start by doing the bed first, so be sure to grab the full blocks of the smooth quartz. And I'm going to have 4 right there at that back corner, slabs on top of that. Grab the light gray concrete. I'm going to have 2 rows of 3, like that. A strip of gray concrete, then back to the light gray. And then grab the smooth quartz slabs. I'm going to have this along the edge. So, oh yeah, and then the snow for the pillows. So that's it for the bed, just like up in the corner of the room like that. Then grab the smooth quartz slabs. I'm going to have 1 right here, and then 2 stacked up on top of each other there. So it's like a little nightstand. Over here, I'm going to have a desk, so grab the smooth quartz stairs. We're going to have 1 on each side. Space in the middle will be a slab, and then another slab here to start off where the chair is going to be. And then I'm going to have a painting on that wall, paintings over there, carpet in the floor, and that's about it for this room. So, we'll do the carpet in the floor, so grab the sea lanterns. I'll carve out a hole like this around the corner of the bed. And then I'll fill it in with sea lanterns. Cover it up with some light gray carpet. And gray carpet. So that's good. And then I think everything... Oh yeah, you know what? The sea lanterns will have 6 over here, so we'll fill that in. I'll have another 2, I think right here will be good. And now I'm gonna clear everything that is currently in my inventory. I think we used it all, so I'll clear that and grab all these other items. So, for now, we'll do the chair. We'll have the iron door behind the slab, birch sign on each side. And then I'm gonna crouch, have the gray banner in front of the iron door. So that's about it for the chair. And then I actually have to grab a quick block so that we could place the painting so it's not too big. So that's good. And then over here, I think I want a bunch of smaller ones. So something like, here, let's see, that. You know what? There we go. We'll do the other one. All right, and then another small one right there. And a small one right there. I think that's good. Yeah. And then what else was I gonna do? Okay, we need the full blocks. Right here. We're gonna have the painting. To start off the laptop. We have the pressure plate right there, so it looks like the keyboard. Stone button, so it looks like the mouse. Flower pot with a cornflower, I guess will be good right there. We'll look at this nightstand. And now that I think about it, we could actually have a little lamp right there. So first, let's have a flower pot with a fern. And then we'll clear all that. I was going to use the skeleton skull, but I'll actually get rid of that. And I want to grab the end rod. And I'll use the gray concrete. And I'll have a lamp right here instead of the skeleton skull. And that is actually all I'm going to do here for this room. So we got the bed in the corner, cool little desk over there, some paintings, nightstand, carpet. We could actually have a bush here in this corner. You know what? I guess I'll go ahead and do that. Why not? So let me actually just grab all of this and have it right here. So there we go. This looks good. And now I'll head on out and into this bedroom. So now for this room, be sure to grab some gray concrete, light gray concrete, smooth quartz slabs, smooth quartz stairs, and smooth quartz blocks, gray carpet, light gray wool, paintings, sea lantern, end rod, flower pot, blue orchid, birch trapdoor, wither skeleton skull, fern, lantern, and regular skeleton skull. So I'm going to start by marking out the bed. That's typically what I do as the first thing for the bedrooms. So with the full blocks of smooth quartz, we just want to make sure to place 5 right down the center of this wall. So you can see we have 3 spaces on each side. And then smooth quartz stair on its side on each end. 3 upside down to connect it all together. Slabs on top of that. So this is the headboard. Grab the gray concrete. I'm going to have 2 rows of 3. A row of light gray, and then back to the gray concrete. And you know what? I think I forgot to grab... Yeah, I forgot to grab the snow for the pillows. So let me go ahead and grab that. There we go. Smooth quartz slabs. I'll have 4 on each side. And then stair on its side on each end. 3 upside down like that. And then slabs on top. So now this is the footboard. And then I'll grab the snow, and that'll be the pillow. So I'll have an extra layer down the middle. Smooth quartz stair on each side. So like side by side like this, so it looks like a little nightstand. Do the same on this side. And then I'll grab the end rod, and I'm going to use the gray concrete. So these will be lamps right here in the corner. And then grab the flower pot and the blue orchid. I'm going to have these for the rest of the space on the nightstand. We could go ahead and carve out 3 spaces there. Fill it in with the sea lanterns. And then cover it up with some small paintings. So, 1 right there. Another there, and then 1 more right here. There we go. Little extra decoration above the bed. And then over here I had a cutout in the wall So I'll go ahead and do that. So I just have 2 spaces remaining here at the left. Cut out 2 spaces, brought it all the way up. I'll grab the smooth quartz stairs, have 2 facing up and then upside down, and then 2 more upside down. I'll grab the painting, have 1 right there. Maybe, let's see. Oh yeah, okay, the lantern with her skeleton skull, I'll have that within here. And then I had a table over here, like a little storage area. So I'm gonna have 4 blocks of smooth quartz like that, right down the center of that wall. And then I'll grab the birch trap doors, the fern, the regular skeleton skull. We'll need the flower pot. So, trapdoors in front of the full blocks, skeleton skull there, flower pot with a fern, and that'll be it. And now I think that, oh yeah, final touch, carpet in the floor. So I'm gonna carve out, let's see, 4 spaces here. Bring this all the way over. 2 blocks further than the edge of the bed. Bring this in. Carve out these 3 blocks here. And I'm gonna fill in all of the space except for that space where the stairs are for the footboard. Because this will be filled in with that light gray wool that we grabbed. Also be sure to grab the gray carpet and the light gray carpet. So right here will be the light gray wool. Then the light gray carpet lined up with it. And then the rest of this will cover up with gray carpet. Now it looks like the carpet kind of goes underneath part of the bed right there. And now I am going to leave it at that here for this room. We could have another cutout in the wall right here. So we have this one. You could skip over this space and have another one right here. I guess I'll go ahead and do it. Because it did look a little empty. So a little cutout like that. Have the painting. And then I'll have another lantern. So you know what? I'll have it on the outer side. And then I'll have both of these skeleton skulls on that inner side. So right there and right there. Yeah, that looks good. So I'll clear all that. Clear all this other stuff. So that'll be it here for this bedroom. I think it looks good. We'll head on out. We have this final room here, which is a bathroom. Now I gathered up everything here for this bathroom, so be sure to grab the smooth quartz stairs, the smooth quartz blocks and the slabs, stone button, weighted pressure plate, birch trap door, birch button, lever, hopper, bucket of water, white banner, couple flowers, white stained glass pane, quartz bricks, tripwire hook, light blue carpet, cyan carpet, flower pot, and sea lantern. I'll start by marking out the bathtub, so grab the smooth quartz stairs. I'm going to curve 8 of these together here at this corner. And then I'm going to have a table right next to it, so I'm just going to curve together 3 of the stairs upside down, like that. I'm going to replace the wall right here with some tile. So I'll grab that. So I'll carve out all of this space here. I'll just bring it all the way up to the crown molding, filled in with the quartz bricks. And then I'll go ahead and do all of this other space. Oh, hold up. Oh, hurry before... I don't know if it got destroyed. I gotta check, make sure the painting didn't fall off the wall. Alright, it looks like we replaced it in time. And now I'll grab the white stained glass paints. I'll have 2 rows that are 3 blocks in height, right there. And maybe another 2 rows right here, like that. And then we'll have the lever pointing down right there at the top, so it looks like the shower head. And then we need the tripwire hook, so it looks like the faucet. And then let's grab the bucket of water. We're gonna fill this in. We're going to have the toilet right around here. So full block of smooth quartz there. Upside down smooth quartz stair. Slab on top of that full block. And then we're going to have the stone button at the side of the full block. Weighted pressure plate on top of the stair. And I think I had a little table or some type of storage thing here. Oh, I totally forgot. We have to have the sink. So we have to move this toilet over. Let's go ahead and do the sink first. I totally forgot about it. So, full blocks of the smooth quartz. We'll just have 2 right there. You know what? We'll have 3 and then 1 there. And then this will be where the sink is. So the hopper, fill that space in, lever pointing down towards it. And then let's go ahead and mark out the toilet. I'll have it right here. So full block, stair, the slab. Oh wait, you know what? Let's do the stone button, the weighted pressure plate. Let me grab the slab again. There we go. And now, for the rest of the sink area, we're going to cover it up with the birch trap door. Bucket of water. We'll need the flower pot. Let me grab both these flowers. We'll grab the carpet, sea lantern, white banner. So, first, birch trap doors in front of the full blocks. We'll crouch, have it in front of the hopper. Crouch again, fill the hopper in with a bucket of water. We'll have a flower pot right there with maybe the blue orchid. We'll go over here, have another flower pot with the cornflower. We'll grab the white banner, have it right there as a towel. Have another one right there as another towel. And then we'll carve out a hole right here in the floor. Fill it in with sea lanterns. And then cover it up with the carpet. And now, I want to replace these blocks with full blocks of the smooth quartz. So it looks like the counter goes into, extends out a little bit. And then we need the birch button, like a bar of soap right there. I think I'm just going to have maybe a little painting in the wall right here. So I'll fill that in with sea lanterns. I'll clear all of this. I'll grab a painting. We're going to need a quick block like that. And there we go. So now I'll leave it at that here for the bathroom. So we got the toilet, we got the sink with a lot of counter space. We got a little table over there next to the bathtub/shower. So I am going to leave it at that here for part 4. So we did the entire apartment here on the 2nd floor of this building. So now in part 5, we're going to finish the build. We have to do this apartment for the 3rd floor. And then the apartment for the 4th floor. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it at that here for part 4 for this tutorial on how to build this apartment building. If it helped you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 5.